Hello and welcome to Word from Your Mother. He just jumped up there right as I clicked it. Aw, did I? Maybe I scared him. Well, we've scared the baby. He's been jumpy lately. Alright, welcome to Word from Your Mother. It's a Monday. Sometime in whenever. Isn't that what all Mondays are? Alright, let's get right to it. Our daily Celtic cross. All right. Da da da. I feel kind of drug out. I don't know why. Trying to get it together. I feel like something's coming too. I do have that feeling. I've got crotchety on hand. And there's no reason whatsoever. Alright. Donna Jean, my collective, my friends, my family. What's going on for us today? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Spirit, tell us. Alright. No, I want that one. And then that'll be this one, and we'll see what that is. But I felt that. I guess it's both. Two energies. You got two energies going on, Donna. Alright, let's get our bandana out here. Oh, I didn't get you any tea leaves either. Well, at least I'm remembering that I forgot. Because that's the way it ought to be anyway. Nothing pre-pulled. Okay. Flexibility. Stretch your limits. And you're at your limit. You're at your limit. The Nine of Wands. You can't do anymore. You've done it. Okay. You're at your limit. You're at your wit's end. There's nothing more you can do. You already can't recognize yourself, so stretched out of shape. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. And honor and respect will come to you. You're at your wit's end. Ooh, okay. The novice, you're at your wit's end. I don't know what else I can do. Okay, you're going to have to come at it from from ground zero. You're going to have to approach it with a beginner's mindset. Maybe you're going to have to learn something that you don't know. You're protected. The money problem was going to be solved. You're just going to have to. This problem is going to be solved when you approach it with a beginner's mindset. Maybe you do have to learn something, and then you're going to free up your flow. Omens and messages. Don't pass up an opportunity. Are you sick? You need to do some healing and fear. Okay, this problem, you need to stop approaching it as if you know everything. You need to approach it with a beginner's mindset. And if you're sick, maybe that means if you approach it like within the embrace of modern medicine, right, and it's not doing nothing for you, you might have to stretch out to expand into alternative therapies, because you're down. and you might have to learn about them and read about them and restore the wealth of your health. I can see how that could be. And you're afraid. You're afraid. You don't know what to do. What do I do next? Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. You need to talk to somebody about it. Communication. Whatever this is, I think you need to reach out for another way, a way that you don't know how to do, and then learn how to do that. That's what it's saying, because you've already done everything else, right? But this is to rebuild on a different level, to learn. You may not, everybody that you, be careful who you choose to talk to, because everybody isn't your friend. You've got good friends and you've got bad friends. The bee and the wasp. Pick the right one. Only you know. You need help. Somebody that can help you in an alternative way. Because it's just not cutting it for you. It's not working out at all. 4 cups and the sun. You've got to do something for you. You've got to save yourself. 7 of Pentacles. That's going to be the next one I read. And retreat. Stop the spin. I'm going to do it today. I'll read the 7 of Pentacles today. I'm going to stop the lies. Lies about the harvest. Lies about your purpose. Lies about the hard work that you're not able to keep putting in because you ain't got no return because you're down. Oh, here, I wanted to point this out to you. The alternative connection, the alternative conversation I was talking about was the spider. And here is also the cobweb, and you are protected from negative forces beyond your control. Choose the good friend. Go have a talk with the good friend, and there is something in that conversation. She may not even know she said it, but you're going to get something out of the time that you spend talking to your good friend that's going to open some alternative doorway that you're going to have a beginner's mindset with, and you're going to have to research and learn. Because you see that something's got to be done. You can't, this is no longer working for you at all, and you can't rearrange yourself out of existence. Getting what you give. That's a lie. It's a lie. You ain't gonna get it. Here we go again. And then you're struggling. This card, I want to see. Self-confidence. Standing your ground. You're struggling to stand your ground. Oh, well. But you ain't no half-asser, Donna. You've always worked hard. And see, you're struggling. You're blaming yourself. You worked hard, but you didn't get no return. So you blame yourself. Right? Because you're at an all-time low for self-confidence. You're making a lot of excuses for someone else. You're taking on all the responsibility, and it is not. Because you are the hard worker. This isn't upside down. You're not struggling to get off the couch. You're struggling to see any you put out, you don't get nothing back. Where's your success? Where's your self-confidence? Where's your feel good about yourself, right? All tied up in the 7 of Pentacles that you dumped into and you never got nothing out of. Now we're going to stop the spin because it is what it is and this shit ain't working. Nurture, take your licks. From the Emperor. He thinks everything's fine. Maybe you're acting like everything's fine. Maybe it looks fine on the outside, but the inside is possibly sick. Anyway, this shit ain't gonna last. Take your licks, the Emperor. They think people have no idea. They have no idea. Tolerance, and you're like a ticking time bomb. How long are you going to sit with it? Why is a ticking time bomb underneath the happy family? How long are you going to sit with... They have no idea. They think everything's fine. You ain't never been no half-asser. I seen it somewhere. Stay the course. You ain't never been no half-asser. Oh, there it is, right there. The Eight of Pentacles. You ain't never been the state. You just do what you do because you can do. You work hard. You keep your head down. Ooh. You keep making excuses for him. You keep giving him another chance. That's what keeps you here. You're awful tired of this, but you can do it. You can do it forever. How long are you going to do it? I'm going to do this forever. I'm going to keep working at it, even though it's not making me happy. Because one day I might get that back. Focus, eyes on the prize in the immediate future. Why are these upside down? Focus, eyes on the prize. Page of Cups, your heart's not in it anymore. You're going to move on and find a new focus, a new prize. I could stay there forever. I'll stay there forever, even though it doesn't make me happy. But something changes. They have no idea. They don't see this coming. Well, you work too hard. There's something's just not right. You work too hard. So maybe you beat the struggle and you stand your ground because you work too hard to not be happy with this happy ever after. They don't know it's coming. You're going to do something different. Your heart is totally not in it anymore. You can't. Your back's against the wall. I don't think you can defend that position. Something has bit me. You can't defend that position anymore. There's a lie. I don't know. They think you're a joker. They ain't you. Are they not? Have you tried to tell them that you feel like shit and nobody's taking you seriously? It hasn't had any effect. You're still doing something that's really, really hard to do. Like here's my example. These shoulder problems and stuff. It's like related to my back, and I have lots of issues, and there's always some pain there, right? But when holding your arms up to fold the towels makes you cry, it's a problem. You know, I mean, I felt funky having to say something about that too. I felt bad to have to say something about that, but I couldn't do it. And you won't see. They won't see. Maybe you're trying to talk to them about it and trying to make light of it, like ease into it. Well, they don't get it. And they didn't see it coming. They absolutely do not get it. And you're trying to talk around the subject, maybe because of your own discomfort about having to ask for help, as much as I went through. And you don't want to deal with it. You're waiting for it to go away. Maybe it'll heal itself. Okay. Wildcat, you never know what's lurking. You're going to jump up and do something nuts. Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. I guess something big is going to happen. It's going to be big. She's not small. She doesn't do small stuff. When she does something, it's big. How long are you going to sit with it? That's right. When she does something, when she gets up, she gets the fuck up. Okay, it's all going to be about taking care of you. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's not because of you're taking care of you because you have to. It's your hopes and your fears, is of wisdom, let your little light shine, and the Queen of Cups. You are a queen, and you're the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, that's kind of like Mother Nature. I mean, what you do is, the Queen of Cups, no, she's hysterical. She's the Queen of Pentacles. It's love, abundance, money. It's a band-aid for a boo-boo. It's a companion who can hear what you can say. It's mom. All the comforts of mom, and you did that until you couldn't. I mean, it's not did that, you are that. Until it become a problem, and you're kind of joking around about it, and they're not really hearing what you're saying. You're going to have to be more forthright before they get it. And you do need them to get it because you need help. So you're going to have to be more direct. It'll be all right. You think that they're going to be mad at you. Well, I did too. They might not understand, but they'll still do it. You're just going to have to speak up. One outcome out of many is comfort. Take it and give it, and you need some. You need some help. And if you don't get it, you're going to have to leave, or you're going to have to withdraw. But it's because you have to. You're just down. You can't. Maybe you broke your wrist. Maybe you broke your leg. I don't know. Maybe you're having a real hard time getting around the house. Maybe you've had a hip replacement, and you look great on the outside, but inside still hurts. All your children are grown, and you're having to have them come over and take the garbage out for you and stuff. Maybe it's something like that. You're just going to have to you're going to have to ask for the support that you need. Because otherwise you have to go where you can get it. Listen here, Julia, I need you to come over and walk the dog for me, because if you don't, we're going to have to come live with you, and the dog eats your cats. You know, I have had elderly parent readings before. Maybe it's something like this. Maybe this is John and Martha, a reading for an elderly person that should be taking care of themselves and has had some decline and is trying to act like everything's fine, but it's not. Justice on the bottom. Ask for the support that you need. Don't be afraid. Ask for it. People have busy, chaotic lives. Ask for what you need. You're not a burden. It's not being a burden. It's asking for what you need. Because you're down. You're about done. You can't do anymore. You're trying to act like you can't. Ooh, a new beginning. Maybe you need to have a different sort of... Okay, one thing comes to the end, and it's a new beginning on a different phase of your journey. You feel me? You need help to just get started. And there's the help. There's the help. The Fool, the Ace of Pentacles. You need a little help. You need a little... God's got your back. These cards said you were protected. And they love you. They all love you. You're fine. Don't feel like a burden. Don't feel like you can't ask. Well, you do. You feel like you're not worth it. You don't want to feel. You feel like a burden. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to deal with it either. You just want to escape it, and you want it to go away. Six of Swords. Six of Cups. Maybe you're remembering when you were young and feeling bad about the difference between then you and now you. This is a card of childhood. It's mom and dad. It's your memories of what you could do, of the way you used to be. And there's the Eight of Cups. You don't want to deal with these thoughts that you're having. You don't want to ask for help. You don't want them to know. You barely know. It's in your mind. It's in your background. You're struggling with it. It looks like you have no self-confidence here, but that's not it. It's pride that keeps you silent. And you kind of are standing your ground by refusing to talk to them. And that's what it's pride. You need help. You need to ask for the support that you need. You need to ask for it. They do not get it. Okay. They think everything's fine. This is your faces. Everything's fine. There's the Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, you are going to, the Queen of Pentacles is fixing to get up. Wheel of Fortune, they're like, oh my God, I didn't know that was coming. Knight of Cups. So you look toward your future because you're looking for love. Love comes and reflames you, and then you move on toward your future. You are fixing to get up, but I think it's great passion. I'm sorry, my nose is running. I think it's great passion. And it's also them supporting you because you do something, you get up, right? Because you think that you get up alone, but they flood to you in support of you. They love you, like I said. And then everybody moves forward together. I think you're afraid that you have to go alone. You have to do something. Something's got to give. Something's absolutely not working, and you're down. You're afraid that they'll abandon you when you take care of yourself. But they don't. They swarm to you, and everybody moves forward into the future together. They love you. You are not a burden. How long are you going to sit with it? Is this loyalty? High Priestess. An inner knowing. I guess you've been sitting with this for a while. You've been keeping the happy family and sitting on some darkness. King of Wands. And the Devil. Can't do it anymore. And the family swarms to you and supports you. Because the Devil's with the King of Wands. You have to let the Devil there's a darkness that's with you. Sitting with it. There you are, sitting with it. Sitting with the knowledge that the Devil is with the King of Wands. The Devil in your life comes from the King of Wands. Comes through the King of Wands. Sitting with it. You've known it for a long time. And you tried and tried and tried. We've heard this story. And you can't do it anymore. But you'll do it forever. You'll do it forever even though it doesn't work for you. Because you're obligated, overthinking it, can't detach from it. Eight of Swords. Two of Cups. Me and you forever. And the Knight of Pentacles. And the Four of Swords. Okay. I already, before these people even got out here, now you back it up because I said it. I said that you weren't happy, but you do it forever. But this relationship, the Devil's in the Knight, in the King of Wands, and you're all tied up overthinking your relationship with the Knight of Pentacles, and it makes you, the two of them, being between the two of them makes you sick, but you do it forever, and you are sick. And there's the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Ah, but your last fuck is gone. Focus, eyes on the prize. You're going to think about you. You're going to put your passion into you. There, you'll be happy with you. Can I clone myself? Focus, eyes on the prize. You just want to be happy. Queen of Swords, you've been miserable for so long. And then we go around to plan B, because isn't this what your plan has always been? To save this guy? Okay, back to being sick. You won't admit it. You need to ask for help, but you can't. You're like, that didn't hurt. Chance after chance after chance, you keep giving and giving and giving. That didn't hurt, but they're taking everything away from you. Confused. They wouldn't take my last ounce of blood, would they? As they're draining it out. You know, it's a little too late then. Got something flipped here. You can see the truth. You see the truth. Confused as to, why are you asking to see if you can save yourself anyway? Why are you asking that? You should drop that. To hell with them and anything they think. Take care of your business. Don't be confused about it. You know, we can talk about working shit out later. Right now, when after I sort out through this bullshit and take care of what's really going on at the moment and what really matters, which is going on within you. It's about you. And you should, it's not, taking care of yourself ain't nothing to, stop asking them. Give yourself what you need. Give yourself what you need. Because the Queen of Pentacles is getting ready to stand up. I can't wait to see it. Oh, there's the truth. The Ace of Swords. Oh, I wish I could be a fly on the wall. I wish I could see it. Oh, there's the moon. Yeah, I think you're going to let loose with some secrets. You may be firing up Plan B. You are relentless. But it's almost killing you. This is killing you. It really is. But your heart is great and your knowledge is vast. You know it's killing you too. Oh my God, it's killing you. Three of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. You gave your last. You give your last ounce, or they take it. There is no return. You know that there isn't. Learn your lesson. Why are these all flipped around? What did I do? Okay. Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, in the hopes and the fears. Listen to yourself. You know. You already know. Go talk to that friend. And an alternative route. Something different. Because you're leaving it. You're going to leave this in search of the comfort that you need. The care that you need. Two of Swords. You've been waiting. You've been waiting. They don't get it. They don't get it. You must speak You keep putting them before you. You keep putting it off. You're acting like, I would just, you're not enforcing what you say. You're just talking about it, waiting for you're watching and waiting to see if they approve it. What do they think? This is about you. And apparently it's important. And the time has passed that you can spend waiting to see what they think. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of the matter at hand, whatever it is, whoever it is, whatever this is. Ask for the help that you need. Pentacles, you feel like you're afraid they'll betray you. You feel it's a betrayal. You feel like you're a burden. Queen of Cups again. You love them. Don't be afraid. Knight of Swords. They've let you down before. You do everything yourself because you learn not to. That's the only way it gets done. You've learned to be that way. And you learned from being let down over and over. With every chance that you give, you learned not to ask anybody for anything because they would let you down. And now you have to. You're just going to have to. Or go. Go where you get the help that you need. Go where you will be heard. And then life will improve immediately. Nine of Cups. Okay, odd is yes, even is no, 0 and other misfirings are a reroll. 9, 7, 3. Ask for the help that you need. The answer will be yes. Forgive everyone. Listen to your thoughts and take no offense. Listen carefully to your inner thoughts, no matter how small or insignificant you may judge them to be. Those tenacious thoughts that just won't go away should be viewed by you as intention talking to you, saying, "You signed up to express your unique brilliance, so why do you keep ignoring it?" Spirit's trying to move you on. Revenge, anger, and hatred are exceedingly low energies that keep you from matching up with the attributes of the universal force. A simple thought of forgiveness toward anyone who might have angered you in the past will raise you to the level of spirit and aid you in your individual intentions. The qualities of creativity and genius are within you, awaiting your decision to match up with the power of intention. Genius is a characteristic of the creative force that allows all of material creation to come into form. I knew it! Acknowledge your creativity and genius. Take no offense is that which offends you only weakens you. Being offended creates the same destructive energy that offended you in the first place. So transcend your ego and stay in peace. It's this one. You're sick and prideful, and you need help. What are you going to do about it?